Okay, now another way that you can work on, after you've worked on the hands and the fingertips, you're going to want to work on the arms, getting them used to the idea of setting off of their forehead. So what you want to do is have a player either off to the side or behind their head, and they're just going to drop the ball onto the hands, and they're going to work on pushing that ball up and setting off their fingertips. Yeah, just drop it up a little bit high. There you go. She's going to catch and she's going to release. Catch and release. And when you think that you've got a couple of girls who can graduate from that, you can get to actually setting the ball up. Okay? And again, you want to listen for that soft sound, nice and easy, right off the fingers. So they're not having to worry about anything except their arms and their hands. Don't let them freak out. If the ball goes through their fingers and pops them in the face, I guarantee you, they're never going to have their hands apart again. It's a learning process. They'll be fine. They won't even need a Band-Aid. Now, the next thing that you're going to want to do is have them stand up after they graduate from this. And what we're going to do is Haley's going to toss the ball, and Miranda is simply going to go through the process. She's going to catch the ball, go through her footwork, and release nice and high. Again, we're checking hand position and then up. And you can actually force them to hold that position for as long as you want to check their hands, and then work on the release, just to make sure that they're getting to their spot, that they're contacting the ball correctly, that they're adjusting, and they're releasing nice and high. And after she releases, you can even have them pause after that if you want to check their hand position, to check their window and all of that. Okay, and then obviously the next one is to go to just straight off setting. And just right off of a toss. Yep, just like that. Perfect. Now, you can do line passing with this. You could do run-throughs with this. The other drills I'm going to show you when some of the freshmen come in include three-man weave and figure eight. You can do knee pad with this. You can do all sorts of different variations of your setting. You can do, if you get to a point later in the season where you actually want somebody to start setting, you can work with having a setter in the setter position, which should be towards your right front. I figure you guys would probably run a 4-2. So that would mean your setter would probably be in the middle, although you could put her on your right front position. But if Miranda's in the middle, what you can do is practice her setting, to your left front or to your right front. If you put her in the right front position, you can have her practice setting to the middle and to the outside to your 2 and to your 5. So we'll talk about serving here in a second.